Let's work, let's work. I'm not.
Finally responding to the previously disclosed training video of Jake Paul, Mike Tyson seems to have a serious message for Paul.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out?
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fighters.
Thus, we are aware that Tyson and Paul will fight in the prestigious In-Ante Stadium in Arlington, Texas, and Derek Chisora responded to the altercation on radio. Raheem, we are watching a sparring match, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe they are wearing 18-0 gloves and head guards. It's a joke, and you think I'm paying to watch that. However, Paul recently released a video in response to the criticism surrounding his fight with Tyson, in which he said, "You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson." As you can see, Paul asked why people would be upset with him for facing Tyson in the ring, and he demonstrated his point by posing a speculative situation.
Oh, you're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this.
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson, live on Netflix. You're gonna entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
In the meantime, Mike Tyson has revealed that he is eagerly awaiting the fight versus Paul and has posted fresh sparring and training videos of himself.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Moreover, Tyson expressed excitement about the conflict between the younger fighter's will and desire and his own experience and skill, and he acknowledged Paul's significant improvement as a boxer over the years. Tyson continued, "I started him on his boxing journey on the undercard of my fight with Roy Jones, and now I plan to finish him. It's a full circle moment that will be beyond thrilling to watch." However, Paul highlighted Tyson's own advantages, pointing out that he is younger, faster, and dedicated to working incredibly hard to get stronger, while acknowledging Tyson's status as the greatest heavyweight of all time and the most vicious knockout artist ever. He claimed to be the most savage KO artist and greatest heavyweight of all time, but I'm younger, faster, and I'm going to put in a ton of effort to grow stronger. Jake Paul added that 2 weeks before the fight, a teammate had shown him a video that Tyson's coach had uploaded, asking whether he was sure he was ready and determined to compete in the heavyweight division. Paul reaffirmed his decision. Paul stated that 2 weeks ago, a teammate of mine showed me this video that Mike's coach posted and asked if I was certain I wanted to do this. I said, absolutely, I do heavyweight. Paul also revealed his rigorous training videos.
Train harder. Say what? Nobody cares. Yep. Hey. Yep. Nope.
However, KSI discovers Jake Paul's behavior wasn't impressive. While Paul's recent bouts with journeyman boxers in smaller settings than his previous bouts with Tyson promise a substantial difference in scale and challenge, Tyson represents a comeback for Paul amid continued scrutiny for selecting opponents past their prime in MMA. Sincerely, I think it's sad. I don't know why Jake took it, but it's a lose-lose situation. He knocks out Mike and defeats him. What an elderly person, said KSI. At the age of 57, Mike Tyson would have been insane in his peak, but now it seems like this is just depressing. According to KSI, if Jake were to defeat Mike Tyson, he would only be overcoming an elderly opponent, emphasizing that Tyson is 57 years old and that, although strong in his peak, the situation now is different. He's going to have millions and millions of people watching him, KSI continued. Everyone will know him as the guy who knocked out an old Mike Tyson. But what if he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson? The odds makers seem to dismiss the possibility of that happening, so Tyson finds himself heavily favored against Paul. This is a serious concern for KSI, because it highlights the event's purely theatrical nature. I suppose because legacy is my thing, I just feel like for Jake Paul, KSI said, his ability to knock down elderly folks will be his legacy. But what will happen next? Who will he battle next? Will he bring up Muhammad Ali in his conversation with KSI? Logan Paul, Jake's brother, revealed that he had also been approached about a boxing battle versus Tyson, though not for the same lucrative deal that Jake Paul had been offered on Netflix. He implied that the significant financial gain made it his brother's decision.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's going to know him as the guy that knocked out on old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid
Turn
Jake
into
Paul
prune
punch,
juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears?
No, I'm
However, KSI had a different take on the issue. Jake Paul and KSI continued to have an epic feud that is founded in their involvement in the boxing world, whereas Paul aspires to be recognized in traditional boxing circles. Mike Tyson revealed a sneak peek of his gym training sessions, signaling his comeback to the ring, while KSI fully embraces the influencer boxing scene and even launches his own Misfits boxing promotion.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Even though it has been decades since the 57-year-old boxer Tyson dominated the ring, millions of fans around the world still adore his iconic position, and the excitement around his comeback has increased with the release of a new training video. The ex-6-time world heavyweight champion displayed power in the freshly unearthed footage as he unleashed. Strong punches maintain a commendable rhythm throughout, showcasing his seasoned skill from 58 fights. He looked flawless and gave an enthralling performance for the camera. Tyson's incredible physical condition as he approached Coe's 58th birthday is commendable, but facing someone 30 years his junior, like Paul, in the ring has difficulties that go much beyond simple punching bag exercises, according to experts. Declare their concern for Tyson's safety in the event that he goes forward with the fight in Las Vegas. Warren, Frank recently, Tyson's former promoter, reaffirmed the idea. In an interview with TalkSport, Warren made it apparent that he is against Tyson going back to boxing. In order to make his point clear, Frank Warren said, "First of all, I like Jake Paul. He's a great promoter and has done well for a guy that comes from his background. But a 58-year-old man, do me a favor." Warren said he expressed concerns about the fight involving a 58-year-old guy, mentioning Tyson, and said that it shouldn't be taking place. He also discussed the unexpected changes in the current ERA and the high money made from these kinds of events. Warren added that it shouldn't be happening, but he also acknowledged that if the fight is properly medically supervised and staffed with qualified officials to ensure the fighter's safety, he wouldn't outright criticize it. Warren also made it clear that he has no personal interest in the fight, saying, "I can't believe how it's coming about, but it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it." While former UFC star Nate Diaz was quick to predict the outcome of the upcoming boxing match between Tyson and Paul, initially dismissing the question with "I don't give a," he later told Inside Fighting that he believes Tyson will be the one to have his arm raised in victory at the end of the fight. It's properly medically supervised. They have some decent officials in there, and sometimes they can be protected from themselves. So who am I to criticize it?
Real quick, everyone wants to know your take, man. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got?
No, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson all day, you're the man.
Paul's manager, Nikisa Badarian, made a statement about the impending bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson in the press release announcing the fight. He called it a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup and stated his hopes that it would become the most watched boxing event in modern history. According to Barron, the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, and we anticipate it to be the most watched boxing event in contemporary boxing history. Badarian also emphasized their dedication to producing the major matchup between two of the biggest names in sports, citing the relationship with Netflix as a special opportunity to broadcast the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight globally on an unprecedented scale. According to him, working with Netflix offers a unique chance to broadcast Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on a global scale never seen before. As the fight date draws near, all eyes will be on AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where Tyson and Paul's opposing paths will meet in what is sure to be one of the most fascinating and hotly contested bouts in recent boxing history. That concludes today's video. Please remember to hit the bell icon, like, and subscribe if you liked it so you don't miss any of our next videos.